Hello there and welcome. If you've been looking for a really special way to bring your professional skills over to Canada, trust me, you've landed in the perfect spot. Today, we're diving into a very unique opportunity.
So let me ask you, are you a skilled, French-speaking professional? Are you dreaming of a place where you can not only build an amazing career, but also just feel completely at home, surrounded by your language and your culture? If you're nodding your head right now, you're going to want to hear this.
Because we're about to unpack a program that's designed with you in mind. And look, this is about so much more than just getting a job. It's about becoming part of a real community.
Okay, so let's get into it. The program is called the Acadian Peninsula Pilot. What in the world is that? And more importantly, what makes it so different from all the other immigration options out there?
Well, at its core, this is all about community. Think of it like a perfect bridge. You see, on one side, you have employers in this beautiful part of New Brunswick who really need talented, skilled workers. And on the other side, you have skilled French speakers just like you looking for that golden opportunity in Canada. This program connects the two. It's a win-win.
But, there are lots of ways to move to Canada. So what's the secret sauce here? What really makes this particular pilot program stand out from the crowd? Let's look at what makes it one of a kind.
First off, and this is huge, we are talking about total cultural immersion. This isn't just some bilingual city where you might hear French sometimes. No. This is a region where French is the main language. You get to live, work, and build your life entirely in French, in a place that's so proud of its unique Acadian heritage.
And you're not just dropped in and expected to figure it all out on your own. Not at all. A huge piece of this pilot is the incredible community support. There's a whole network of people and organizations on the ground ready to help you and your family settle in, get your bearings, and feel like you truly belong right from the start.
And let's be honest, life isn't all about work, is it? The quality of life here is just amazing. The Acadian Peninsula is famous for its breathtaking natural beauty. I mean, imagine living right next to these gorgeous coastlines. It's a place with such a deep and rich history just waiting for you to discover it.
Okay, I know what you're thinking. This sounds incredible, but am I eligible? That's the big question, right? So let's get down to the nuts and bolts and look at the key requirements to see if this is the right fit for you.
All right, first things first, and this is the most important part. It all kicks off with a job offer. But it can't be just any job offer. It has to be full-time, it has to be permanent, and it has to come from an employer that's been officially approved by the community to be part of this program. This is to make sure the job is real and that it helps the community grow.
Next, let's talk about your work experience. You need to have at least 1,560 hours of continuous full-time work under your belt from the last 3 years. Now, I know that number sounds super specific, but don't let it throw you. It's really just the official way of saying 1 full year of solid work experience. And of course, since this is a Francophone pilot, your language skills are key. You'll need to take a French test and get a minimum score of 𝗶𝗶𝗃 in all 4 areas: speaking, listening, reading, and writing. For anyone who's a fluent French speaker, this is a very achievable goal. It's just about proving you have a good, solid command of the language.
And finally, just remember that this pilot is still part of the bigger Canadian immigration system, so you'll also need to meet the standard federal requirements for things like your education and having enough funds to support yourself and your family when you first arrive.
Okay, so you've gone through the requirements, you're ticking off the boxes in your head, and you're thinking, hey, I can do this. Fantastic. So what's next? Let's walk through the application process. It's a really clear, straightforward 4-step path.
The whole process just makes sense. Step 1, you start your job search looking for those designated employers. Step 2, you nail the interview and get that official job offer. Then, for Step 3, your new employer actually goes to bat for you. They apply to the community to get you an official recommendation. And once you have that in hand, you're on the home stretch. Step 4, you submit your big application for Canadian permanent residence. It's a clear roadmap.
So after all the applications and the planning, what's the payoff? What's life really like in this corner of Canada? Let's just take a moment and paint a picture of your new home.
This quote just says it all, doesn't it? This isn't just a place where people happen to speak French. It's a lively, energetic region where the language and the unique Acadian culture are the heart and soul of everything. It's in the music, the food, the festivals. It's the very fabric of daily life.
We have covered so much ground here: what the program is, who it's for, and how it works. So let's bring it all back home. If this is sparking something in you, what is the single most important thing you can do today to get this journey started?
It really is this simple. Your whole new chapter begins with a search.
Open up your laptop, go online, and start looking for job postings from designated employers in the Acadian Peninsula. That one move is the key that unlocks this entire opportunity.
So, as we wrap this up, I want to leave you with a question to think about. You've got the professional skills. You've got the language. Could this vibrant, welcoming Francophone community on Canada's beautiful East Coast be the perfect place for you to write your next chapter? Is the Acadian Peninsula your next home?
Thanks for watching. Now that you've seen what's possible, the real question is, are you ready to turn this opportunity into your new reality? Immigration Bridging Academy is your gateway to employment-based immigration in over 50 countries, including Canada, the USA, UK, New Zealand, and more. When you join our exclusive membership, you unlock 500+ verified opportunity links, step-by-step application guides, document blueprints tailored to your target country, official shortage occupation lists, government job banks with 2 million+ listings, and 120,000+ verified visa sponsors. These are the same resources agents charge $5,000 to $15,000 for. But with us, you get everything without risking your life savings or falling for fake promises. Every year, thousands die in the Sahara Desert, drown in the Mediterranean, or get deported from the jungles of Central America. Others lose their passports, savings, and dignity to fake agents. Now, imagine the life you'll build through a legitimate opportunity. Permanent residency, recognition of your training, family unity and emotional stability, booming job market and double income, free education, healthcare and child support, visa-free travel, and a stable retirement. Your dream is calling, and Immigration Bridging Academy is the bridge that gets you there. Click the link in the description or pinned comment. Join today and let your journey begin. You were never meant to struggle in silence. You were meant to rise. Let's build your legacy together.